We're reviewing past clips from past episodes.
Flashback.
Yes, I did. He had a nerve to give a solo to my nephew, Bobby Boyd, and everybody in the church knows Bobby Boyd got a speech impediment, which is why we only let Bobby read the announcements.
Rev, you need to let Bobby do a solo. He'll have everybody in church crying. Bobby, cut the tune on for the Rev. Cut the tune on.
Bev, I'm gonna bring this bong boy by my heart. Let's go. Bob the bad is gone, and there's your knees. That's enough. What? Bobby, if you don't get your twisted tongue out my sanctuary. He didn't even know the words, talking about Buff the Magic Dragon. That's some straight bullshit.
Flashback.
Yeah, she trained him to duck shoes, but you couldn't duck no shoe in my mother's house. Let me tell you something. My mother would get my father's military training boot,
Not the boot.
and she would fling it like a frisbee. Her accuracy was amazing. She'd bust you upside your head with a 94% accuracy. So 6% of the time she missed. But let me tell you something. She really didn't miss, because the other 6% of the time, she would get my brother's hockey stick, and she would wind up and hit you in your head with that stick and scream out, "Go!"
Flashback.
Hey, Reginald, did I ever tell you about the time that me and Luther Vandross got in a fight when we were teenagers?
No, and I don't believe it.
Yeah, well, you see, Big Luther, that's what we used to call him. We were co-workers at Oscar's Onion Ring restaurant, and Luther had a habit of reaching over in my plate, because, you know, he was a jokester. He used to reach over my plate with them chubby fingers and go, "Whoa," and take the last onion ring from my plate, and that used to tick me off. And I told Luther, you got one more time to reach over here with them chubby-ass fingers going, "Whoa," and take my onion ring. So Luther reached over my plate, and he did it again. It ticked me off, so I grabbed the closest wooden chair, and I smashed him across his face with it. I thought I almost killed him. I looked down at him and said, "Luther, you all right? I didn't mean to smash you with the chair." And he looked at me and said, "A chair is still a chair."
Flashback.
Who's next, Rev?
And our second GoFundMe request comes from Deacon Bucky. He ran out of chapstick and he's gonna need a new yearly supply soon.
So his lips are that chapped?
Reginald, it's not funny. His lips are so chapped the kids used to use his lips to chalk up their pool sticks at the church pool hall.
Flashback.
He reached into my cookie jar without permission, and I beat his blue hairy fingers into submission. Please
Stop laughing.
pray for the Cookie Monster. Everybody sing with me. Please pray for the Cookie Monster.
Whoop that
You see, you know what he did? He reached into my cookie jar
into
without
your
asking permission.
cookie jar, and he didn't
And I
ask.
beat his blue hairy
Beat his
fingers
ass
into submission.
into submission.
Once again, dear Lord.
Whoop that ass.
Flashback.
You see, Rev, a lot of these parents don't know how to ask that preemptive strike question. You know that question before all hell is about to break loose? You got to give your child a warning. There's some shit about to pop off. And this is what you do. My mama used to always ask, "Would you like me to give you something to cry about?" You see, when you ask that question, that gives the child a second to think there's something about to pop off. And if you didn't answer that question fast enough, she will pull off her wig and pull out a well-hidden chickapane switch. And I don't need to tell you about how I feel about the chickapane switch. Chickapane switch will light that ass on fire. Yes, it will.
Flashback.
Rev, do you remember the movie Dracula?
Yes, I do. We had a kid in my neighborhood. He was a real monster. His name was Jacula.
Rev, you mean Dracula, right?
No, his name was Jacula because he didn't just suck your blood. He would jack up all your shit.
Please explain.
Let me tell you something. Y'all laughing. But that little boy, Jacula Johnson, was a mess.
Jacula
Let me
Johnson.
tell you what he would do. Jacula would bite you, paralyze you, then go through your pockets stealing your lunch tickets, bus tickets, and all your Swanson TV dinner coupons. I ain't lying. If you're in the sound of my voice, please bow your heads and keep your eyes closed. I said keep your eyes closed and stop peeking before the Lord blows some cayenne pepper in your direction. Dear Lord, as we embark on season 6, we must thank you for season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you for teaching Ruthie how to count that high on her fingers. Thank you, Lord, for the birds and the bees. Thank you for the wasp and the hornets and the yellow jackets and the trees. Thank you for the tornado that flung Sister Epps across the sky. And thank you for that sugary diabetes pie. Thank you for the killer ants and even the ones that crawl in our pants.
Stop it. Stop it right now. Right now. You have no respect. You are going straight to hell for these Dr. Seuss spiritual rhymes.